Welcome again to another episode of the WSXM podcast. As always, tell a friend to tell a friend, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And my motto, I always say, a united Africa is an undisputed Africa. So anyway, today we're going to talk about the UN, the United Nations. And something happened this week that blows a lot of people's mind. It didn't really blow my mind because I've suspected and know of this happening for years. Not this specific incident with a drone for the UN crash in the Congo. And according to reports, they had gold and guns hidden in the drone. So there in the video, you see locals and the arms, some of the armed forces of the Congo found the drone because the drone crashed. That's mean these people are gonna know what inside the drone because they say they are surrounding it, they're carrying it, and the UN already admit that the drone did crash. But according to the UN, they are saying it's aid, it's like food and stuff. But I highly doubt that because it's too expensive to transport aid in a drone for any African country. They're not gonna do that because they don't love Africa that much because they don't like black people to that extent where they will use that expensive mode of transportation to carry any aid to any African countries. So, according to the who found the drone, the people and some of the armed forces of the Congo, it was guns and gold, which is more plausible because the Congo is loaded with gold. And it's been known for years that the UN has been using their vehicle to transport goods and minerals out of Africa, from artifacts to art to gold. All these things. I've been doing this for years. It's been documented. But they always find a way to discredit the person who is reporting it or change the topic, or for some reason there's always another big conflict that starts, so to everybody to turn the eye from what the UN is doing with stealing African resources to the conflict. So yes, of course they're gonna say it's it's um it's they was carrying aid stuff. Of course they're not gonna admit that years ago, but I'm so sorry that these people did not have cameras. Well, they had cameras, but I mean, someone should have took picture of what was inside the drone. But then they can have no way to deny what was in it. Anyway, also, take a look at this other video where... Take a look at
Update
this.
for you from the Democratic Republic of the Congo and a possible case of reports of serious misconduct, including sexual exploitation and abuse, as well as assault by UN peacekeepers. Upon receiving information that contingent members from the UN peacekeeping force in the DRC deployed at a base in the eastern part of the country were fraternizing after curfew hours at an out-of-bounds bar known to be a place where transactional sex occurs. The UN mission's military, police, and conduct and discipline personnel visited the premises to assess the reports they had received. After confirming their presence and attempting to detain the contingent members for breaching the UN standards of conduct and the mission's non-fraternization policy, UN mission personnel were physically assaulted and threatened by the contingent members.
So there you see, we have 8 UN members was charged in SB, which is, I can't say the word out, YouTube will demonetize the video. So they was charged with SB, and again, they still come with this explanation that they're saying, oh, it wasn't really SB, it was more of they go somewhere where these ladies was having exchange of funds for said relations. That's what their excuse is, the UN. I want to tell you, the UN people, they are so good at lying and covering up, but it's common sense. If you arrest these men, you can't arrest someone for doing something that's not illegal, or that's not, well, not illegal according to them, but how is it you arrest? It's been reported that they was arrested. So for them to arrested, they have to do something wrong in the first place. But that's how you cannot trust the UN or the EU, none of them, because they are all out to rape and to rake and scrape whatever they can get from the continent. And don't forget, in the European Union, assembly, in the European Assembly recently, the president of the Congo did stated he wanted the UN to leave the Congo by December 23rd this year. So maybe that's why they were packing up the Jones with gold to take as much as they can, because they have to leave the Congo by the 23rd of December. So that could be a reason why they are um, stepping up their smuggling. Well, not, well, I can't say allegedly because they have been caught. They are smuggling out minerals and materials out of the Congo. I'm pretty sure they're smuggling other stuff too in those big tankers they say they have there, but no, if you approach the tanks, they can get hurt. And again, you just can't because they have so much power on the continent. You can't really run up on them like that. But it's a fact. These people have been raking and scraping the continent for decades, and now it's coming to an end. And so now they are realizing that the continent is actually stepping up with Burkina Faso, the Niger, the Chad, all these countries, Kenya, Rwanda. No, they don't play with Rwanda and Kenya and Namibia, Uganda, and those places. So the continent is coming, is rising up and is standing tall. But I never trust the UN because they have done so much damage, more damage than good on the continent for all these decades. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section if you agree with me on that. And if you believe the video, or do you believe what the UN spokesperson is saying. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's the WSXN podcast. Peace, one love. Boom.